Throughout the years, I've recommended the Bleach anime to a number of people. The response is usually mostly positive, but there is something that I have come to expect from these people. As soon as they get to episode 308, I always know they will text me to tell me how sad they are. So what's with Bleach episode 308? Why does it break the hearts of people? Before that, if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe and let me know in the comments as to how you came across my video or channel. Let's begin. So to first establish what happens in episode 308, let's backtrack for a second and look at a character named Gin. Gin's introduction to the audience was one filled with mixed emotion. On one side, you have people who are convinced through and through that Gin is a villain, but can you blame them? I mean, the guy looks like he's up to no good and attacks our main character who we are rooting for. On the other side is the fangirls who declare him as God. If you're still watching this video, then I suppose you don't care about spoilers, so let's continue. So the next full depth scene we see Gin in is in his confrontation with an enraged Toshiro. And even in all these scenes, Gin still maintains his up to no good look with his creepy smile and almost closed eyes. So once again, a normal person would have no reason to doubt that Gin is indeed a villain or up to no good. And this is proven a few episodes later when he, Aizen and Tozen massacre the entire of Central 46, which is like the parliament of Soul Society for those who don't know. The three of them later proceed to betray Soul Society and zoom up to Ecomundo. When watching Bleach at that point, most of us had no idea why they did what they did, and their goals for the most part are unknown until later on. So to most Bleach fans and watchers, Gin Ichimaru was 100% a villain / antagonist, and that's how it was believed to be well up until episode 308. So in episode 307, after Aizen entered the real Karakura town, he began this cat and mouse game with Ichigo's classmates, which was actually hilarious. Anyways, at the very end of episode 307, when Aizen has had enough fun and would have probably killed the kids, Gin starts to act very weirdly. And let's proceed to episode 308. So Gin was acting weird and offered to be the one to chase the kids instead of Aizen. And he says these words, then proceeds to touch Aizen's sword and he impales Aizen with Kamishini no Yari, his Bankai, and almost destroyed the entirety of Aizen's chest and up. This is where the saying,
"Don't cover the charge by don't charge the cover, charge the book. Man, don't book the cover, book.
Don't judge a book by its cover" comes into play. So after doing this to Aizen, Gin grabs the Hogyoku and eats away. In his voice is a sign of relief as he utters the words, "It's finally over." But it isn't. Turns out that Aizen had already inherited some power from the Hogyoku, and that brought him back. Aizen proceeds to thank Gin, then stabs him. But what happens next is hard to watch and probably what breaks people. As Gin is falling, he gathers what little strength he has and stretches his hand desperately, trying to reach the Hogyoku. But Aizen looks down on him and rips off Gin's arm Xenomorph style. An explosion occurs and Gin's almost lifeless body lays on the rubble as Rangiku rushes to him. It's in their conversation that Gin reveals all he did was for the sake of getting revenge at Aizen for Rangiku. It's revealed that while making the Hogyoku, Aizen had taken something from Rangiku. What he took is a subject for another video. Even in betraying Soul Society, Gin did it just to earn Aizen's trust. His goal was to find the weakness of Aizen's Kyoka Suigetsu and then take back what Aizen had taken from Rangiku, who is the girl Gin loved. But he had underestimated Aizen and the Hogyoku, so it was too late when he implemented his plan that he had cooked up from almost 100 years. Gin died, and his death is the saddest in Bleach, and it hits the hardest. He was a character that many people loved, not to mention how badass his Bankai name is, and he will be remembered. That's it for the video today. Subscribe if you haven't. Let me know your opinions on Gin in the comment section, and see you in the next one.